my pitching wedge, and I came down, and the ball came out entirely clean. I couldn't see it. It was a blind shot for me, but Chad's standing in the middle of the fairway, and although I can't see it, it just feels so good. It feels like it's headed right for where the flag is, and it hits the front of the green, and it takes 3 bounces, and it goes in the hole. I don't do this, people. This is not the kind of golfer that I am. But now Chad, he is on his knees in the middle of the fairway. He's crying. And I do what any person would do in this moment. I'm celebrating in his face. He would hit it over the green, make double bogey. I would beat him by 2 strokes. We get back in the truck, and he's just crying. And, of course, I'm doing that other thing that guys do. I'm laughing at him in that moment, and I'm celebrating. And now, I know you're thinking that's not that big a deal, but it is for Chad, because Chad knows what his brother-in-law does for a living. He knows that his brother-in-law travels around and speaks to students, and he knows that this story will be told on as many platforms as his brother-in-law speaks on. So he knows that his humiliation will live on in the lives of others. We're in the truck, and Chad's just kind of crying, and he's thinking, oh my goodness, I can't believe this has happened to me. And we're at Five Guys eating, and he just kind of goes, okay, Dave, I know you're going to use this as an illustration, so just give it to me. What are you going to tell him? I mean, if you're going to use this story, at least tell me how you're going to use it. I said, oh, that's easy. It's like the Spirit of God quickened in that moment. That's easy. First of all, I'm going to tell him that there's always hope, that no matter where you're at any moment, anything could happen. But I said, Chad, although that's good, there's a second deeper truth that I want to tell you, that I feel like God's trying to tell me to tell you at this moment. And it's like the Spirit quickened again. And I looked him in the eye when I said this, and I said, and this is now undeniable proof that God likes some people better than others. I'm just joking about that. Actually, I did say that to him, but I'm just joking about that. But it's those 2 ideas that I do want to talk to you about tonight. That what if we really believe those 2 ideas that are just kind of hidden at in metaphor were actually true? That what if we live not just in love and faith, but in hope? What if you and I actually believed at any moment anything could happen? And what if you actually started to believe that God liked you? Not that God loved you because He's God and it's kind of His deal to love everyone, but what if you believed that the Creator of the universe liked you? That He wanted to unite His life to you, or even better, invite you in on His life. It's those 2 ideas that our camp theme is really surrounded by, this thing that we've called smoke, that where there's smoke, there's fire. And the reason we chose this theme is that because as you look throughout the Bible, fire is a symbol for the presence and power and priority of God.